we promote peace in our country. For so many of them promoting peace, and people that brought war still continue to have the face appear of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. The economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there. But these are Liberians in the wake of all of these hardships. They have been taking up jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace. And if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to
Maybe
this? Yeah.
maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there, and we have to respect the laws of the republic. That's what we did when I was in power. They tell me that no, this is a tenure position. You cannot move the person until the tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the republic. We're not a democratic period. So we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the one that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
Maybe when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking on job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. And what $50 job, $100 job, you mean the government that come to power that came to rescue cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? It is wrong. It's wrong. Everything that is doing wrong, and we know that. But again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. This is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Waga know that. Waga know that. When we were there, the Waga, we used to go to him, even Waga, because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make you comfortable because of the title. But you see what he's doing. You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But
It's a lie.
you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
Maybe I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellington, I've kept the peace. During the President Dota, I kept the peace. Emotional time, I kept the peace. Chancellor time, I kept the peace. I've never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the republic, and it is wrong. It if you can't see AB, it is wrong. It is wrong because in the government that I serve, training position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful, but
Now,
we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just sit. That would never happen. We never we in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagreed and we went to her and spoke to her by the rule of law. We have the right to protest and we protest. We went to Ellen and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked. You understand? They respecting leaders that are traveling and you refuse for them to use the laws that they built. And Liberians say that and say, yeah, it's right. No, it's not right. If the Bwaka man, he was not even president and giving a VIP all the time he's traveling. What you're doing is wrong and you need to wake up. Those things are wrong. Those things are wrong. Everybody said that. You want that change? Bwaka was not a change. Bwaka was never a change. Those few people that believe that all the years, almost 171 years, they left this country, they wanted to come back because of where they were, there was no greener pasture. They think that they can get in Liberia and last they came for a change. There's no came for a change. Why they changing? To break the laws is
is
why
the
they changing? No. There will be a period. And we'll check. But again, like I said, to all Tunisians, and that's why you saw today. In the rain, go to have your program and be peaceful. Enjoy yourself. Be together, recalibrate. You know what I'm saying? Give the people confidence. And Liberians are there. You got some stand Liberians that believe that we were the right group. Yes, I'm not saying that everything was roses. No, but we fought for this country in the midst of pandemic. Liberia shine amongst
Well, let me say welcome to every one of you on this blessed Saturday afternoon from the nation's capital, Monrovia. And I'd like to say welcome to the weekend conversation right here on KBC 88.5. Well, so every Saturday, of course, at 3 o'clock, we'll be here and we have a weekend conversation. We have a time to talk, look at some of the things that are so much important to us. And it is very, very important for us to keep talking, keep engaging, keep encouraging, because Liberia is the only country we have. And this is where you cannot, and I cannot be deported. So it is incumbent upon us to talk about Liberia. I'm never tired talking about this country. I love my country so dearly. Even as we will be privileged traveling next year, God's willing, we will do our shows even where we will be before returning to the country. We have a setup, a many studio setup there while we are away, and then we are engaging, you know, every one of you wonderful people. So it's good to be here. It's the weekend, and it's good for us to talk. So you see, we spend the time on the radio for us to be able to talk to our people. Every one of you, you know exactly what is unfolding or what have unfolded over the couple of days across Liberia, and it is very, very, very important. Very, very important. I want to share with you something important, very important. I will have to go get the photo. Yeah, let me get the photo. Let me get to my office, get the photo for you quickly, quickly, right here. And it's very, very, very good to be back. It's very good to be back. I need to check it out. Very good to be back. There are a lot of things unfolding in our country right now. A lot of things. There are a lot of situations. There are a lot of occurrences in our country. Some of you will not see them. Some of you will not hear about them until we bring them before your eyes, until we speak about them. And who talk out of the politics, who talk out of the politics, it's very important to talk about. There are key things that we need to talk about that is lacking in our country. And, we sit and downplay. And these things have the ability to keep us backward, to take away the life of promising Liberians, talented young people. You cannot speak of the future of anyone, and you cannot determine one's future. It is only God. It is only God. Let me quickly. Um, very important. And when we sit back and don't speak to them or don't encourage our people, uh, too many of our people are going to die. Too many of the young people are going to die. And we'll be running to other countries as if to say we don't have what it takes. Where the government don't have what it takes to get the monies and bring in these equipments, all of that which is needed so that you save lives. You save the lives of our people, hundreds of our people, thousands of Liberians. That we able to attract people from Sierra Leone, from Guinea, from Cote d'Ivoire. They are coming to Liberia. I remember the John F. Medical Center, the JFK, used to be a referred hospital. And people will come from Sierra Leone, people will come from Guinea, people will come from Cote d'Ivoire, they will bring people from Ghana to bring them to Liberia at JFK for treatment. Oh, yes. JFK used to be a referred hospital within the Mano River Europe Basin in West Africa. But why don't we drop the line? Why don't we drop? And when there are situations, look, let me tell anybody, we got doctors, we got surgeons, we got good physicians, we got good registered nurses. Oh, yes, don't underestimate them. And these people, they have the expertise. But there are things that are lacking within our health facilities. We can build a vibrant health facilities in our country if we get politics out of the health sector. If we only take politics out of the health sector, no, we can be again that country that used to provide medical services to nearby country, to sister nations. If only we free ourselves and take politics out of the health sector. That's our challenge. That is our problem. Health workers should not should be free of politics. That is a dedicated institution. It doesn't choose. It's not segregated. It's not selective. No. When you go into the health profession, You dedicate yourself, your life, your service. You are saving lives. And so you are not involved into the politics. Even if you have any political interest or you have a side that will vote for the political party, but nobody going to see it because your focus is to make sure you save lives. And that is a problem in our country. That is why many Liberians, politicians, they get afraid to go to be near the hospitals. They will fly out of the country. Maybe we don't have what it takes in terms of equipment, the kind of services that we need to have. Sometimes it is, yeah, people are afraid. Because the thing, this person is tied to a political party, and I'm critical of that party, and taking me to that person's health facility, it undermines. I'm worried that that person could just give me an injection or do something and get rid of me. Because I might be seen as a threat to their interest politically. So it's very important for us to remove politics from the health sector. If Liberia, in our health sector, we get better, though we got to take politics away. If we are taking politics out of the health sector, it means that we go for expertise. We go for professional individuals. We go for people that have the skills and charisma and potential that are able to deliver the deliverables to save lives. Because we refuse to take out politics from the health sector. See our country. Somebody want to do small. Are you getting? Kude Williams said there is no sound. Somebody help him. Are you hearing sound? See my in-law there, Rose. Are you getting sound? Somebody? Mentor Kude said no sound. Those of you following us via the social media, Facebook, YouTube, no sound. Let me to know if you're not hearing me. Please let me to know if you're not hearing me. Let me get. Okay, somebody said the sound is cleared now. I show that the internet. Yeah, uh, yeah. Kudi said no sound. She just sent me the message. Let me get your response. Whether it's okay now. Kudi said it's okay. Uh, it's okay. So keep informing me. Give me an update. Venetia says okay. Uh, Barbara D. Wilson says Facebook is good. All right. I also want to check the YouTube and see if we are there too. So like I was saying, we need to take politics of the health sector. In the United States, you don't carry politics. I don't think politics is been preached at your health center. Maybe I stand to be corrected. Some of you can share with me if they are talking about politics in the health sector in the United States of America, where people are focused. Nurses are taking placards and going outside and leaving their job. Whether it's happening in the US, it's happening in Australia, it's happening in Canada, it's happening in Europe. Yeah, thank you so kindly. All right, you say you are getting my crystal clear. Now, I think we need to know that because there are things we should go for. You know what? Are people dying? There are simple things. We got the doctor. Look, I can tell people, though, we got doctors in Liberia, but we don't have the facilities. We don't have the equipment. You think we don't have the money to buy it as a country? We do. But because we feel that we can go outside to take treatment, it's part of our benefits as officials of government. We as legislators, we can benefit, so we have less interest. I've not seen in Liberia where the legislature put money in the budget to buy certain equipment for the health sector. Maybe for JFK, maybe for the Jackson Hospital, maybe for Redemption Hospital, maybe for Benson Hospital. I'm not hearing it. Probably they have done so. Any of the government. The one that I know of is the one that former President Weah, when he officially opened Liberia first dialysis center and named it in honor of Mana Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. But I think it's important now for us to start venturing into the health sector. And the reason why you see government is not focused in engaging or providing funding to get better equipment as compared to other countries like Ghana, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, is because they politicize the health sector. They turn the health sector into politics. They make our doctors and nurses not to focus on their job, because if they don't do, they are threatening on the job. That is a dedicated place. That place should be free of politics, because people go there to save life. You don't know who life you save over there might be a blessing to you or your family. So you see, because we allow politics in the health sector, so government even have less interest. The legislators, they have less interest. When they get sick, when they got money in the budget, they will fly out of the country. When the president gets sick, the president will go out of the country. When the vice president gets sick, he will go out of the country. When the minister is sick, the minister leave the country and travel to Ghana. Most of our citizens die in Ghana when they go to hospital. Isn't so? Isn't so? You will hear say, oh, they take the person to Ghana, oh, they carry the person to Ghana, oh. What is that special equipment that is in Ghana that we can buy and bring in Liberia? What is about it? What is about Ghana, Nigeria? What is about that equipment that they have in the medical facilities that we can buy as a country? And pour down to JFK, and pour one to retention, and pour one to Benson Hospital, and pour one to Jackson Hebdo Hospital, and carry one to Bapolu Hospital. We think that we can do better even than the Ghanaians. The reason why we are behind and have less interest is because we carry politics in the health sector. Because we politicize it, we have less interest. Because we are privileged to go out. What happened to the less fortunate? What happened to that woman? What happened to that man who cannot afford? And and there is a situation that we can treat here because we don't invest in the health sector. We don't have the facility. We don't have the medication. The doctor will refer you to carry your patient outside the country for advanced treatment. What do you call advanced treatment? What do we call advanced treatment? The equipment that is at the hospital in Takoradi, in Ghana, in Lagos, in Abuja, and the money buy those equipment. The money. If we can take 25,000, 45,000, we'll give it to one person. You think that same people can put money in the budget and say, we're buying this equipment? We can do so. And we must do. Because our people are dying because we refuse to. We made a thing look difficult that nobody is willing to learn like drop by any equipment. The sophistication, as sophisticated those equipment are in different countries, Liberian government will make it look like Liberia is prevented from buying any equipment to put in the hospital. So when you see certain sickness, certain things that our doctor will do the surgery, but instead of in terms of the medication, no, they don't have it. They will refer you. They will refer you. They will stabilize the situation. They will tell you, say, you got to carry your patient to Ghana. You got to carry your patient to Nigeria. You got to carry your patient to India. What is in India that you think we can buy? When group of people can take 25,000, 45,000, 50,000, 100,000 and share among themselves, you don't think we can take that same money and buy 2 things equipment so these very people will stay here and we treat them here? So you see, because of this attitude, people discredit our doctors, our nurses, our midwives. Our people make it look like we don't have doctors to deal with this equipment. No, we got them. They will do a successful surgery, but in terms of the medication, we may not have it. Now look at the chemo. They will do something for something on cancer, and they do the chemo. All depends the kind of cancer we're talking about. I am not a medical practitioner. I don't intend to be one anytime from now. But maybe they do kind of a little surgery, and they want to use chemo to be able to, clear it out so that it will not come. There will be no reoccurrence. But we don't have that chemo in Liberia. They refer you to Ghana. They refer you to Nigeria. They refer you to India. What is about that chemo we think we can buy? If one man can buy one type of 45,000, we can buy chemo. We just make it look so bad that people feel that no, Liberian people are able to buy that equipment or it's too expensive. If Ghana, Every little thing, get the person to Ghana. When they go sometimes, our people die in Ghana. They go sometimes, you go, yeah, they like, they carry the woman make it, what's he die in Ghana? They carry the man make it, where he die in Ghana. What is about it? There is a late girl. Sorry, I should have put it on that thing to put on the screen there. I don't know whether you see it clear from here. But there is a late girl. There is a late girl. 12 years old. My prayer is that she will not die. But she might die. Because we got doctors in this country. Doctors. They are in this country. But we carry politics in the whole health sector. So everybody got less effects and attitude towards the health sector. You know, government officials feel the sick, they will go Ghana. It's laughable. It's too shameful and disgraceful. Like I was seeing you celebrating Ethiopia Airline. You took our president carrying on the airport and put it to spin in for the people plane. As if to say, we can buy one of those planes, we can buy it. But if the government go buy that plane, you see the politics. Whoa. Just buy private jet, our country money. We're celebrating other people's country. We're celebrating their thing that is named in honor of their country. And we feel proud, standing before their facilities, standing before their equipment, their installations, and we are boasting and say, thank God, like we're getting. Where are you getting? You're getting nowhere. You can't celebrate Ethiopian Airline and you say you're getting somewhere. No, it's not your plane. It's not carrying Liberia, Air Liberia. It's Ethiopia Airline. So what are we celebrating and what are we getting? If Ethiopia can buy a plane, you think we can buy it? It is the mindset. It is the mindset. We as a people, why are we carrying the country? We get doctors in this country, but y'all make it look like we get good doctors. When they do surgery, they ask them for even chemo, they can't get it. So they will tell the present parents, y'all go Ghana and buy the chemo, or you'll find some way to get it. We as country, we're not able to buy those equipment. The issue of a cancer is that we got no good facility yet to treat the situation of cancer. This little child, 12 years. 12 years, sorry. But let me show you here. You will not be able to. I wanted to get it off there. But this is the letter. You see it? Those of you on Facebook, you see? You see it? You see your situation? I don't know what kind of cancer is that, but the lady that is also helping this guy Weeks that used to be at Ministry of Information was also helping. And there's another lady who tried to, she have not seen the girl, but she tried to see how we can help this child. This child is dying slowly. What you see here on the face on this on screen to you, she's dying slowly. They did the surgery here, and they say, what kind of cancer is that? They did the surgery, it was successful. But because they don't have the money to get the chemo. So they're talking about carrying her to, I don't know where in Guinea, I don't know what kind of place, how they call the place, Zerikwe or what, they have to do another surgery. Where's the money? You think we don't have the facilities? You think we can get them? Why should we be running to Ghana, Guinea, Sierra Leone? I have to say, why you think the Sierra Leoneans? I'm going to bring the sister on the show maybe next week. The people need $6,000 to carry this lecture. She's home. That because the parent couldn't afford to get the chemo, that's why you see the thing again, a pick up. But when the doctors here in Liberia did the surgery, oh my God, we got good doctors, good surgeons. Yeah, when they did the surgery on this child, it was successful. You see here, it was successful. But because they cannot afford to get the money to even get the chemo, so they have to refer them. They told them to have to take the child out of the country because to get the chemo. So you see, the thing started again. It started growing. 12 years old child. See the pain she's going through. Now they got to take her to, I think, Guinea, to a facility there, a healthcare facility to do the surgery again. And she needs $6,000. You think we can do this in a year? It's too shameful. Because we turn the whole health sector into politics. We collect the doctor, they might go protest. If they don't protest, we'll moon them. We collect the nurses and say they might protest. If they don't protest, we'll moon them. That place is a dedicated area. That place has to do with life. It has to do with God's creation. It has to do with God's own likeness and image. And so everybody in that area, whether they got political affiliation, it should be in their heart. It should not be seen even on the job. But do you know in Liberia, our health workers, they wear political party t-shirts, even at the grounds of their health facilities? And they are bragging, they are boasting. Do you know, don't you know that health workers have been fired from job because they identify with certain political party? Why are we treating this country like this? That is why we run into America. That is why we go into Europe. That is why we go into China. We go into India. The people that are in India, they're not spirit, they are human beings. You take your people from there, you carry them to Ghana for treatment. You think how the health facilities in Ghana get better? And that because they have serious-minded people, they put money into the health sector. These smaller things, we cannot treat them. We cannot deal with them. And look, my prayer is that people will die in our country. And the reason why people will die here is because we play less attention to saving lives. Some people don't even like to go to hospital because they're afraid. I go to that hospital, the way I can talk against Bwaka, and that lady that who the head doctor, that Unity Party woman, because she how said the campaign she was there. I go there, you think they'll give me bad injection. Everybody afraid because you see, we put it on our faces. When government officials should be here, go right to JFK and take treatment. Go to EWA hospital, take treatment. Go to retention, take treatment. But where are the equipment now? They don't want to go there because they know the equipments are not there. We got the doctors, but in terms of the materials, they don't have it. So you bring our doctors and nurses to public disrepute. You bring them to public disrepute. You make them to low clear to say they don't know their job. The difference between the doctor in Ghana and the doctor in Liberia is equipment. They got the equipment, the sophistication, and they got the facilities. They got the support. Yeah, there they are also paid well. Yeah, we don't even have the facilities. Maybe we got, yes, we do have facilities, but in terms of the equipment, logistical wise, we don't have it. What are our doctors going to work with? Why are they going to work with? No, I'm discussing it though. And I'm telling you, probably you want me to talk about Capitol Hill. I'm not talking about Capitol Hill now. I'm talking about life-saving issue. The reason why you see our country still going the way it's going is because we put less time into serious sector. And when we get politics out of the sooner we can take politics out of the health sector, we'll continue to see our people dying. Simple sickness that will be killing people here. People taking a family member carrying a gun and you go, yes, oh, the poor died in Ghana, oh, he died in Takrade Hospital, oh, the woman died in Ghana, oh, she couldn't make it, oh. Then the question is, are there no hospital? Sometimes I know the nicest, the doctor in Ghana, they sometimes ask themselves, are there no hospitals in Liberia? Are there no doctors in Liberia? Are there no doctors in Liberia? And they run to our country? There are doctors here. There are specialists, doctors that are specialized in different areas. But do they have the tools to work with? Is there any tools they will work with? I remember vividly, former President Weah, that was in 2022. And he officially opened Liberia First Diocese Center. He opened the First Diocese Center. Yeah, I remember that. George Weah in 2022, and you are aware he officially opened it. The first Diocese Center, and George Weah named it in honor of former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. So that facility consists of 10 bells, and
It was very, very considered. And the lack of dialysis center in the country for the time to allow people seek treatment outside Liberia, it was very challenging. So President Biya thought that it was important to have a dialysis center in our country. And it is there. It's also helping our people. Do we have any facility that have to treat cancer in Liberia? We do. We do have it. Maybe we have. But I don't just want to believe we do have a facility that deal with the issue of cancer in Liberia. So these cases, at times the doctors will refer you to Ghana, they will refer you to India. They will tell you, you got to carry your relative outside the country, get to carry your relative outside Liberia so that they can treat them, so that they can work on them. You're not able to do the treatment in our country. So simple thing, doctor will tell you, say, we'll try. We'll try. We'll try. But you have to carry the person outside the country. So because they can't get the chemo here, they have to carry this child now. They're fighting to carry her maybe to Guinea. I don't know if you call the place name. It's right around the border area there. And to carry the child alone, almost $6,000 to deal with this. If the funds cannot be raised, she might not survive. Because of this situation, she don't even eat. The new tube. They got to put tube. Because where she will chew. The first time the doctor did the surgery here, it was perfect. But because there was no chemo to be able to, make sure that the cancer don't return again, the kind of cancer they're talking about, it came back and it came with force. And you can see it. Those of you, you can see what I'm talking about. 12 years old child. That's why you see a 12 years old child. A 12 years old child. And too many complications. There are situations in our country. Our people can treat it. It's not that our doctors are unable to treat it, but they don't have the equipment now. How you expect them to treat it? They will tell you, say, carry the person in Guinea, carry the person in Ghana, carry the person in Nigeria. Why? Do we ask ourselves why our doctors usually refer the people to go outside the country? In some instances, yeah, because of the specialists, the doctor for that situation, sometimes they bring those doctors in the country. Sometimes you got the equipment on the ground and you don't have that doctor that is specialized in that area. Sometimes they bring the doctor from the United States to come and do the work in Liberia, but the facilities are here. The facilities are here. So they will bring the doctors from the US, come down to JFK, but the equipments are on the ground. You get to JFK, we got all of the equipments. But maybe we don't have that specialized doctors. So they will say, let me get one from Nigeria, let's get one from Ghana. They will come like that, but they will meet the facilities. But trust me now, you can't bring a doctor to Liberia. We don't even have the facility. So you got to carry the patient to the people country. We're taking the money and doing it any other way, but we can't get the equipment. You think so the Ghanaian people, the Ghanaian government, the Ghanaian parliament, they get sense to make sure that their hospitals are equipped. The JFK that used to be a referral hospital in West Africa. Today, we are struggling. Today, we're pushing our patients to go outside the country to do surgery, to take treatment. Why? Because we allow politics into the health sector. As a result of politics entering the health sector, it brought about lesser interest. So politicians don't really have interest in the health sector. Why? Because they can go Ghana, they can go India, they can go to the United States, they can go to Dubai, they can go to Canada to take their treatment. So what is the essence of all putting money in the health sector here when we can travel? We have the facilities. It is the mindset. Because they get to know that it is political. During electoral period time in our country, you can see our health workers. It's not supposed to be so. I don't think it's supposed to be so. Because when that happens, it means that we compromise the safety of lives. We compromise the life of our people. So if you want to come into a hospital, I afraid. I said that woman walked to the hospital. I saw that woman in United Party t-shirt. He said, that boy there, I saw him with CDC t-shirt. I saw him with CDC t-shirt. I saw him with Jovia t-shirt. So people get afraid. So because of that, the government, the legislature, who appropriate money, and not the legislature, who can say money, the very legislature able to say, we're taking the $4 million to buy the same equipment that in Ghana, to buy the equipment for cancer, to buy the equipment for this one. $4 million every budget year, we put in $4 or $5 million down to buy medical equipment. To buy medical equipment. So if we take the first budget year and focus, it was similar thing that Honorable Sir Joseph was talking about. So we take this budget year, take the $4 or $5 million, put it in buying a kind of equipment needed for Liberia at the GFK. The next budget year, we focus buying similar thing for the Jackson Doe Hospital for people in the rural part. We focus on Bapolu Hospital, Redemption Hospital. Look, when we have all these equipment with the availability of the doctors we got here, people will run from Sierra Leone, Guinea, Ivory Coast to come here. Liberia used to be that place. The John F. Medical Center. We was Liberia. JFK was a referral hospital in West Africa. Ask people, they will tell you. Everybody want to come to, they're bringing their patient to Liberia. People coming from Ghana to come to Liberia. Why? Because we had the facilities. We had those expertise. Individuals that had what it takes. Is it difficult for us to get this equipment? Is it difficult, Liberians? Let's get the politics out. Look, for me, if we take politics from the health sector, mark my word, the health sector will grow. Because somebody feel that you there, you're not my choice, fine, I know what I will do. I will steal all the drugs. We got doctors, though. So our people will just be dying. So sometimes people feel afraid when they go the story from JFK alone, they won't go by again. Who told you that these workers at this hospital don't want to work? But where are the equipment? Where are the materials? Somebody said they will steal and carry home. Oh, granted, it always happens not only in Liberia. Yes, but let me tell you, if we do have what it takes, the facilities, and the mechanism put in place, people can just steal from the hospital. So in America, they can steal the tin from there and carry it to their houses. In America. It's not difficult, Jen. It's just the will. It's just the way. But let me tell you, my dear sister, the politicians have less of interest into the health sector. You know why? Because they don't trust the health sector. That's why you see it like this. The legislature have less interest in the health sector. You don't blame the executive. The executive are not the one in charge of the money. Those who appropriate money, budget, that the lawmaker, and not the executive. It is the legislature that appropriate, that make appropriation. So they can say we're taking $5 million a year to buy this equipment that we see in Ghana, that all our people running to Ghana. Let's buy the equipment and put it to JFK. It is within the power of the legislature. But those legislators, they feel that when they get sick, money in the budget, they can go Ghana, they can go India, they can go Casablanca, they can go Cambodia to take their treatment. So you think they will really get interest in the health sector? No, because when their children sick, they have what it takes to fly their children outside this country. That's it. But you think if the very legislature say we will put $5 million down every budget year, or we'll put $10 million down, we buy this medical equipment, who will go? The executive, looking at what is happening in our health sector, can issue a decree that no minister leave this country to go outside for treatment. Recently in Nigeria, when the young people protested and that they were having problems with the president, the way the country was running, President Tinubu came back and told the people, there were some concessions He said no government official will go outside to take treatment. Everybody will take treatment in Nigeria. You think Nigeria don't have the sophistication? Somebody say even Israel will have it. They will take time. Yes, in some instances, they will have to take you to the US. But the percentage or the percent will not be far off. Look at our percent. The percentage in terms of percentage wise. 75 to 85% of our people leave this country for treatment. Even 95% of our people, they leave this country for treatment. They leave this country to go outside for treatment. Because we allow politics in the health sector. Look, that place should be a decent place. It should be no issue about politics. No. Whether you get your political party, when you come to the health sector, your politics not there. The people will tell you clear cut that we're not into this politics thing yet. I stand to be corrected. Maybe it's happening in America. Maybe it's happening in Australia. Maybe it's happening in UAE or Canada. Maybe you will share with me. Maybe the high looking like politics in the health sector. Nurses can wear political party t-shirt. Then they dance in front of the hospital. Well, you want, health worker can stand and say, oh, that you will want, we'll die for you, we'll die for you, we'll die for you. Boom. Maybe it can happen to that. I don't know. Maybe in the United States, the health workers, they can come up. Let's forget, but sometimes the health worker protest here is obvious across the world. They can protest. But I'm saying politically now, to have a side politically, even though who in the world now have their own side. There are people who you don't know who political party they're for. They won't tell you. You know why they won't tell you? Because their profession. It doesn't call for them to show which political party they're voting for. No, their profession. Their profession speaks volume. They will not tell you because what they do, they are saving lives. So why they come and tell you, why will you feel a medical doctor? They have medical doctor of the institution telling you, Joseph Bagala, I'm a political party. Even when United Party is the present party, they will not tell anybody. No. You know why? They put first the safety of the people. That's why you see, even the police, they say to protect life and property. The safety of the people is what matters. So even if a man have a political interest, he will never show it on his job site. You know why? Because that is a distinct area, institution, and that profession to save life is dedicated. So they're not going to tie politics around it. Because those who go to the health facilities are from different political affiliation, different religious creed, different geography. There are some that are taken to the hospital, they are Muslims. They are not Christians. There are some they carry to the hospital, they are Christians, they are not Muslims. Some they carry to the hospital are from United Party, some are from CDC, some are from ANC, some are from Liberty Party. They are from some people from Guapalu, some people from Bankru, some people from Maryland, some people from Nimba. They're from diverse background. So when we do away with the issue of politics, we make the institution to be credible. Because they will tell you, when you get there, they will tell you that this place is free of politics, political issue. We are here to save life. It's that dedicated area now. When I say a person doing surgery and a person had caught, they think about how they beating a Kennedy. They made mistake, they caught the person thing. The person will die. That is why you see. So we got less interest. And if we don't do our best and engage the national legislature to maybe allocate, like what Honorable Sir Joseph said. But I think the way he said it, for me, I think we must heavily invest into getting equipment. Equipment is lacking. Tools to that chemo then we able to get in Liberia. Chemo. That thing we able to buy. You think we can buy as a country? But then we brave to allow people country plane to come buy from our airport one time, then we can also go for the president and bring our president and stand for the plane. It makes sense. When the president of Ethiopia see your president standing before a plane, say, what kind of 1 year old? But how will they probably celebrating our plane? That promotion for Ethiopia Airlines, that promotion. You use Joe Baka to stand before the plane to promote the people airline. You use our president to stand before different country plane to create advertisement. That airtime that they're supposed to pay like draw for A. That whole thing about Ethiopia Airlines landing on our airport, then Joseph Baka standing for A, you talking. No, Ethiopia supposed to pay Every time we play that promo, they sort of pay to the Liberian government because that promo, we play it for more than 2-3 hours a day. They're supposed to pay to the Liberian government. We should be ashamed of ourselves as a nation to be celebrating other people's victory, other people's things that are benefiting their citizens. And we use it to come and tell our people we stupid that Ethiopia get airlines, they're looking good, but Liberia won't deserve it. That's why we prefer it in our country. And it's hurting us. At the end of the day, they will not say their hospital. No. Whether it was Bejo, Wiatan, it was Bejo, Bakatan. If we don't take politics out of it, it will affect our country. It will affect the future generation. It will hurt our children. It will hurt our people. And that is why we need to wake up and begin to say to the legislature, enough is enough. Let's take politics. Let's say to the executive, let's take politics. Let's take politics out. I hope I'm making sense. Because if we do our best, you see in Liberia, all our sectors, and you see they say the sack health worker, the other put the moon in, and they won't put the other put from Unity Party to get there. Who told you? Unity Party and CDC person can work together. That place is a dedicated place. So people can tell you, say you go JFK, you see people laying out all on the ground. People die, they put on get time. The people laying no bed. The people doing it no bed. In real life, sometimes there was no bed. In real life, sometimes there are no beds at the JFK. No beds at Redemption. No bed at Benson Hospital. No bed at Bapolu Hospital. Sometimes there are no beds. Sometimes automatically there are no medication. We don't even have the kind of equipment to work with the tools. Look, this thing is two sides. Sometimes we blame the health workers, but I tell you, most of these health workers, they don't have the working tools. We got doctors. You haven't seen our nurses working here. You haven't seen our doctor. This lady I'm talking about, when they did the surgery, I really Liberia, they did the surgery first. The doctor at JFK, it was successful. Liberian doctors, they did the surgery because it had to do with cancer. They did the surgery for the child, 12-year-old child. After they did it, no chemo. So they got to refer them to be able to get it. No money. And the thing came back with 4. You see the child? This child, a tube she get, they got a new tube on her. They need $6,000. If they can't get it, it's only God going to help her, but she will not make it. My prayer is that she will live. 12 years old child, suffering with this kind of pain. You think if we have the chemo here, you think with the surgery our doctor have done and the chemo is available, they can save this girl's life? We play laissez-faire. Everybody want to go America, work America. You think the American people, they just got those equipment and put it down there, they buy them. The government prioritize the health sector. They add value to it. The Congress put millions and trillions of dollars, billions of dollars in the health sector. And that is why you see the people health sector is a vibrant place. They put money in the sector and they take up politics. You go to people where you go talk about politics. They put you also. The first thing they put tell you, yeah, there is no politics. This place is a dedicated area. Here we save life. The people that come here, they're from different political party, different denomination, different political affiliation, different religious creed. So we don't tie this institution to a specific political party. The only thing we do here, we prioritize our job. We are professional people. We are free out of the politics they are doing. What we do here, we focus on saving lives. And that is what we need to do in Liberia. That is what we need to do. Because these little things that we sending our people to Ghana for, how did Ghana arrive at getting the equipment? I just send people to go Ghana. When our people go there, sometimes they die there. I know sometimes the Ghanaian people can be asking, but they think this thing is not the Liberia. The Liberian government don't buy this thing and put it to a hospital. And everybody wants to bring the people here. I know sometimes the people can be talking. You carry them Nigeria, sometimes the Nigerian, they're small, they say, then you know, they're physicians and they be talking abroad. Now, if this one that only La Liga people today, Liberia, where they get the George Weah, they get the Joe back at the Ellen Johnson Salif. Do not be free buy some medical equipment to stuff to the hospital. Every little thing they fly these people to Lagos. Now, if it's around, sometimes they come to Lagos, don't make it. I don't sometimes they post it in the corner. Don't let security, don't janitor, they can be gossiping about Liberia. I know sometimes they post it in the lake corner, they be talking bad thing about Liberia. Hey, Liberia. And not be see this government too. Now every time they fly people here, they see this one they bring that patient they don't carry for the war. Now fish in the day like that. And now who? You see that one of the person that did the parliament too. Then the gossiping about our country. Now one of the person did the parliament, they said they bring him for I don't know that surgery or what too. Then the other one will ask, they don't DFC have these things like that? I know be so. Now if it's in our politics, they talk, they put it then they gossiping our country, janitor and sweeper gossiping about Liberia. They talking about our country. That one making be cynical. That because the can be gossiping about our country. That why you see sometimes making be cynical. We got to get serious. I'm telling you, we got to get serious. What I'm going to open the telephone lines and take your interactions because the next 30 minutes, of course, is your turn. And call me and let's hear you. What is your take? What we just spoke about our health sector, free of politics. Government invest, get a better equipment. 077-223-9933, 0886-304497, or the female line 0777-980-375. And let me hear you. I think Diallo says *79 and *26. Diallo is the 26 hours. Play the jackpot, and then you win some money with DJ Diallo. So call me and. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. We'll talk about all of the politics, but this have to do. You play with the thing. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Hello, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I chew you talking, bro. The people need to not care for the country. They wouldn't care for themselves. When they get sick, they can flap on you. They can flap on the country. They can put different. They go say the way Ghana not running. Yeah, we the country. They defy money and more. I said, no medication. People die. Probably when you die, you not care for anybody. People need to get care for ourselves. Just put in power. Just do their own thing. You not care about. What is sorry? My name is Abraham Jackie. 24/7.
Thank you, Amos. Has him noticed there? Okay, thank you so kindly. Let's focus on the discussion. So I'm coming and let's talk. 077-223-9933, 0886-304497. The WhatsApp line is the same. 0886-304497. Coming and these are things we'll talk. You think by all talking, all the politics about Joe Barker talking about the legislature, talking about this. If you feel sick today, they carry you to a hospital and they put tell your family they might carry you Ghana. Then you sometimes ask, but why they carry me Ghana? Because the equipment is supposed to use on you that in Ghana here. Then you ask yourself the question, we get it here? Why we get it here? No. We can buy those same equipment, but because we don't want to buy it. We don't want to buy it. We got less interest because we feel we just say, people go out of the country. We will take treatment outside the country. So when it happened to someone at Oma who not get money, her daughter, she just crying, asking people to help. Nobody willing to help the child. The child just suffer with that pain. Sometimes the child die. That's why affecting our people. And we have to solve it. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Israel. Good afternoon to King's FM. My name is Riverson P.C. Dick.
Okay.
I do join you from Slavery Crown with that Jason Market.
Yeah, 1 minute. Let's hear you quickly, my brother.
Let me say thank you for your deliberations. And that's the reason why some of us we take our time to listen to you because you discuss fascinating information. So, as it relates to the health sector in Liberia, let's take quality of the health sector.
Yeah.
Liberia have a best great dialogues. But because the people have placed themselves into politics, so that's the reason why you see today the health sector go the way which they're going. But you said something, and then I want you to understand this. The executive have power because they get a gap of the budget to the legislature. So if the swank, let's say 2 billion to buy equipment for the hospital, then you understand that the legislators will see how best everything will be implemented.
Yeah.
So thank you for your topic today.
Thank you so kindly, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So quickly, let's call us. I'll be going at 4:30. So call me while we have this few minutes and let's talk about it. This person is calling me. But what this person is calling from, but this is probably just calling me from my private line to participate on the show. But let me just allow this person. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon there, Israel.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Well, I'm okay. How are you? And where you calling us from?
Okay, thank you. I'm Sheton there from India.
Okay. Let's hear you.
Thank you ever so much for the show. You know, right now, the problem that we have in Liberia is our whenever good government come to in Liberia better. We have doctors, professors in Liberia. We got everybody. They are there. I think that they are lack of equipment. Good with 10 years was system better than them. India, when people sit there, they just feel that everything here like just bread and butter. But we got good system in Liberia. We got good system in we got Google data in Liberia. But they don't have the equipment to put in place. So that is the reason why our people suffering there. In Ghana, Ghana people have their own problem there. So as we taking people from Liberia, sending them in Ghana, we are improving the people economy. That what happening?
Yeah.
That the same thing happening here. For me here, we paying $1,000. But they got some school year, some college. One student will leave from Liberia, they come to India to attend college, and college here can be controlled by a university. So parents just paying a lot of money here, but nothing their children getting. We got good system there. So at least our government need to put themselves to play, especially our lawmaker.
Okay.
They shouldn't put themselves first. Let them put the country and the citizen first.
Okay.
So yeah, thank you ever so much,
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, and keep it cool there in India. Be safe always.
Thank you.
Okay. So that's our friend there in India. So call us on 077-223-9933, 0886 304497, or the female line 0777980-375. Sometimes we shift the blame on the doctors and on the nurses. That the people out there, they can kill people to JFK. JFK, they can kill people there. You can hear many persons saying such thing. Sometimes we don't also reason with them. The equipments are not there. The tools to work with are not there. You know, sometimes we blame them, sometimes we. Good afternoon.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Thank you very much for the show. What all you are saying is correct. The politics into our health sector is too much. If you can remember during the going election, one lady they call Martha Morris in Banga. You will see that woman on TV bending her back, get a cooking. If you have another side, I will have your foot. Can you imagine that? Or in her uniform, nurse behaving like that. These are the people that are bringing problems to our health sector. If I have my own way, one of that woman like that will never work into any medical facility in this country.
Sometimes
they will kill people.
But these things, you think they happen in other countries?
In other countries, there is nobody, no human is neutral when it comes to politics.
I mean, they have wise now. Like you working at the medical hospital, the center.
No, they don't do that. They don't do that in other countries. Even right our neighboring country, in our Israel for so many years, our own refugee camp in Ghana. The people they have their political parties, but you don't know it.
Okay.
Only when election comes, you go to other, you know, in a color code, they go to catch a ballot and vote for the party they like. But our in this Liberia, you see the nurses to GFK refusing, and you say for this party, you will refuse the patient even go. It's too much in this country.
Yeah. Okay.
Most especially they going election, it was very rampant.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so kindly, Chief. Thank you so kindly. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Your name, where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Vanny Mantalin. I call you from Chicken Factory.
Masale.
Yeah, I don't know whether this country is a curse on this country because tell me now saying Chalagitan, all our president then we've been having up to now, there's nothing here, the equipment, the machines for surgery and whatsoever got to go in Ghana. Or I don't know what I was having that year about the working, the store, I didn't know that, but you want to tell me that this government cannot, or government in our country cannot, generate that money to get those equipment? But when time for election, people using every money to campaign, more than 4-5 million to campaign, and we'll do a full those machines. And this country have resources here. You see, but this thing is happening because of the corrupt system in our country.
Mm-hmm.
And our government kind of same thing, after the war, we have received, I think, 3 good government now. Up to now, we can't able to afford this machine. My Annie was there, Joria was there, now Joseph Burger there. At least they should try to make sure that at least if there are 1 or 2 to get it, so we can go in Ghana.
Okay.
I listen to you. People can be all Nigeria can be laughing at us.
Mm-hmm.
Why put them go there? It is a shame.
Okay. Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. Let me take somebody from the female line.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Hello. What's happening to the women line there? Yeah, I'm coming. Hello.
You getting me now?
Yeah.
Thank you for the show, Trotio.
Mm-hmm.
This is my sister, the female general on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Then let me say thank you for the show. You set it up. But my first time in the state of Liberia, seeing nurses and doctors wearing their campaign clothes in hospital to campaign for president. That's my first time hearing it. First time seeing it. Then the country was funny. You understand? The thing they both doing, you took for him to move one person. And yesterday there was a political blow on their faces yesterday. So the political rebels that are called themselves lawmakers. It's wrong. They need to stop that. They may ask you one day to want that, give me 2%. They say no. You went to the court and the court explained it for you. You stay passing around lying that nobody let you get my 2%. You will not allow the make gamble. What the our clinic and hospital, everything empty. When Bwaka to us we are win. Everybody will walk in this country. They will go nowhere in Ghana or Nigeria. Or America, but when you get sick, they came to America, go party, when I party on. When you don't want that, they go put it on in America, they go put it on. That very poor that is in that one. When he dishing out money to move one person, one people, one for us are suffering. They're not saying that one, why we crying yet? Children in school, our poor are suffering, we suffering, talking there. If you get here to listen, then you get law, people that say law makers, also rebel part that say together. Going to hotel, so that there, having set up what they play, they're talking about what they bought in hotel. What can I not say is this? What
Okay.
they need to us?
I'll go,
to us. They need to behave. You got to do all for that.
Thank you.
Behave yourself. They're not children. So I want to say thank you, Siane, yo. Yesterday for that kid. That will get them blood and no
Thank you, Masisi. They are whole topic and you're not doing.
Okay.
You change your whole thing. Don't change your whole thing. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how you doing?
I'm okay.
I'm Yama Female calling from Johnson Street.
Mm-hmm.
It's I need to say thank you for the show this. Well, all you are saying on the radio, it is true. The politics have taken over our
health sector.
nurses there.
Mm-hmm.
The politics, when you go to the federal hospital, instead of them doing their work, focusing on their work, they take politics and put it on their face. You go in a hospital, you see the place empty, no equipment there. The government need to try their best. If you have bring equipment in the federal hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to Nika Road yesterday. The PA had to call me and say I should talk to such and because I talked to him. It's very material. So they were calling me to go in and speak to such and say, you call me and say, Yaba, please talk to your past.
Mm-hmm.
And you help us with material. You go in there with the working there to pass. Push in the play empty. All the things that such as like everything finished. Nothing there again.
We need to work. Thank you so kindly. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a part. Call me on 077-223-9933, 0886304497. Call me on the same WhatsApp line, +231 886-304-497. Let me, I beg you, meaning, let me take Cootie Williams. She's want to make her contribution. Yeah, let's hear you, Cootie.
Hi, Mr. C.
Mm.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm okay. Go ahead. The internet is also
Anywhere they are boiling hot.
is also a challenge here. So we try to see how we can get it. Yes, this Cootie, let's try the internet signal.
What happened?
Yeah, the signal is
Hello?
dropping. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm getting you. Go ahead. Oh, okay. Let's take this person from Liberia. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sierra.
Yeah.
Please, this is Francio Ebenezer Weston Wisher, one of Liberia's legitimate owners. I join you from Aurora, second bus stop, Central Virginia.
Yeah, let's hear you 1 minute, Chief.
You see, Mr. Sierra, it seems that there is something spiritually wrong with this country. Somebody called on your show yesterday when I was at the office, and the person said it seemed like where these government people went to take their medicine from, their medicine strong. And I tend to believe that person. Yesterday, somebody built for us the first military hospital to give our first citizen an exclusive medical attention. And people were here saying that it was nothing. Today, we are seeing somebody went somewhere, I don't know where, and renovated something. They just popping on it. They say they renovated hospital. And nobody talking anything about it. And when they get attached to an astronomical figure to it, and they're trying to put it to us over here. The picture of that identical hospital is all over the place. You see the place looking very filthy up, but yes, the clean is a renovation. And Liberia are not talking at all. Nobody got time at all. It seems as though nothing happened at all. There is something that Nigeria can always say. They say your age means nothing as it relates to your performance. Once your performance is low, you can be 1 million years, you're a small child, the one who is just born yesterday is older than you. My brother, for heaven's sake, we are Africa's oldest republic. I heard you making reference of Ghana. I was also in Ghana. In Ghana, people get something that they call the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. You don't go there and start to do the kind of thing that people are doing over here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't go there and try to bring your political alignment or whatever it is there. Prior to the going election, there were people who were even shutting down hospitals just to pin the past government bad. There were people who were kind of like bringing the hospital to pin the past government bad. They would give them drugs, they would take it and carry home just to make the past government look bad. They would give them fuel, they would refuse to put the generator on. But today, now, we inside. But nobody seems to understand it at all. The same people that went to the studio that produced that you hammer down my salary will hammer down your vote. They are the one. Go on the news outlet right now. Go on the news outlet. They are agitating with this government, claiming that the government giving them $50 increment. They don't want it. They are threatening that they will put down their medical team and they will go on protest and what have you. I saw that. I just laughed. The past government signed a document with them. Signed a document that will increase their salary by 50% and not just $50. They refused that. But they are now putting our citizens at risk, claiming that because of $50 increment, they vest. Something is wrong with this country. I have told people always, the thing that we are going through is not just political, it has a serious spiritual implication.
Okay.
Serious spiritual implication, my friend. Look at the kind of things that are happening around here. People who betray the past government, they are just dying, doing all kind of funny things all around the place here. Look at what's happening at our legislature. So the place that real honorable posters should be seen. The people wanted to take all the chairs, they damage everything, the popular chair. Men and women of age left their home, they go live in home hotel. Something happened to this country, if there. Something happened to Liberia.
Okay.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you so kindly, listeners. You says Cootie, the signal is dropping from my phone. I don't know why. Let's get limited time. It's 077-223-9933. Let me take somebody on this line quickly. I should be off for good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Your name, where you calling from?
I'm Richmond. I'm calling from Doe Community District number 14.
Okay, Richmond, go ahead quickly.
Thank you very much for the show. I want to say this issue of medical facilities in Liberia, we got facilities.
Yeah.
But then the major problem in Liberia is our nurses.
Mm.
If you go to some of those government hospitals or clinics, not help you until you get a certain percentage before they help you. That when I was going to after that, the people have jobs. They say unless my people pay money before I get treated. So the problem is our nurses. So you need to talk with the nurses to our facilities. Thank you very much.
Thank you there. Let's take this break. 077 223 9933 Let's take this person. Good afternoon.
Yeah, that's how you doing.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, Michael Scofa calling from David Bobby, to be precise.
Okay.
Yeah, I listened to my previous caller, and he said it all. But you see, JFK, that of redemption, trust me, brother, that two places are a death trap, serious death trap, because I care my wife there. She was pregnant. The nurses demanded me to pay $100 redemption now, 100 US to buy material. They put me under that pressure that, oh, the baby breathing and, increasing. If I do something fast, when the breathing drop, then I will hear a different story. And I let my wife, I let my unborn child. So I was fast to pay that 100. But what surprised me the most, in 2 minutes, I saw all of the material coming. And when they kept my mother inside, and takes 5 minutes, I hear my baby crying, coming to bring in the girl outside of me. So it surprised me. So I start telling them that what we're doing in this country is not good. With Israel, I was standing, a pregnant woman was crying because the boyfriend are having $100 to even pay to start her own process. So we got to pray for this country.
Okay.
Seriously.
Okay, Chief.
Yeah, so thank you.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you. So we just out of time. But let me see if I can squeeze one call. Just two more calls. Then of course I'll be out of the show. Weekend conversation here on Kings 88.5. 077 0886 7 or 07779803775. The numbers to call and you'll be live here on Kings 88.5 Weekend Conversation. Muffless say, how are you? Rose Satak Roman, how are you? Cody Williams, Dwayne Tate, you following from Minnesota, the USA. Joseph Sifa Manin also following from the USA. Ibn Sharif, how are you this afternoon? Kadiatu Baby K Kamara, Helena Ba, Morphosis said we have that same type of patient in our hospital. That's the cancer that I was talking about. But let's see, we can probably yes, this school you want to get. So let's squeeze. Good afternoon. Hello. Yeah. This school don't want you to. Hello.
Yes. The thing I don't like about you guys, when you have something very important to tell your kids, only 40 minutes to come on air. This should be almost 2 hours. That is very, very important.
Yeah, at the time
we
now
used
says
to call
William.
We used to call JFK just for killing. But now I think when our people leave to go to Ghana, we call it just for kidding because every time a citizen of Liberia leave to go to Ghana, they come back in a box. Every time they leave to go to Ghana, they coming back in a box of India. And it's a shame, a very big shame. During any time in California, the Liberians, they raise funds. They got equipment for the hospital. What happened to it? Nobody knows. We in America, we try to do things to send to that country. But when you get there, you won't even see it. I was in Liberia, next they're standing, or if you forget other party, they like you, forget it, you will not come back. I see nurses holding bucket. They drop bucket, carrying it around, say the doctor giving injection. They don't even care you got diabetes or nothing. Because of what? No equipment in the hospital, no beds in there. So our people died. My grandson, 6-year-old best friend, he just died in JFK too. And when I talk to a doctor here, we have a Liberian doctor in Gwinnett County. The best of the best. He saves lives. He the critical doctor for the emergency. I'm not a medical person, so I know how to call it. Dr. Mazu.
But
Dr. Mazu.
Yeah, but says Williams, they why you think, is it because we don't have the equipment? We're not putting much into buy more sophisticated equipment. Is it the challenge here in Liberia?
Yes. Yes.
But then why we don't have interest? But then we want to consider the people in Ghana to get all the best equipment, America, India. But why we can't put money there too?
Because the money goes into our lawmaker pocket. They don't care, as you said. They prefer sending people out of the country. They lay men down there. You can kill yourself. You can die. You can die for malaria. You can die for typhoid. They don't care because they got the money in their pocket. As they say, my mother, children, I love myself the best. So that's why they're doing it like you.
But then it's because when our people leave, like you said, we want to hear say, oh, they may not make it. Oh, they are coming back. No good news is coming as a result of our people going to different countries for treatment. We're just getting bad news. So it's a signal to us that you're by your own. Just start focusing on our own. Because I don't understand the rationale behind this. When people travel, we want to hear about death news. So I'm still wondering.
Mr. C, I have a friend in Liberia that I know, right? He made an appointment to go to Ghana to see up for his eyes. When he got to Ghana, the doctor, they told him, the doctor rescheduled you. You got to go back to Liberia and come back. He called for vacation. Can you believe that man, that poor man, the money he had to stay in the hotel, everything. When he went back again, they gave him the same excuse. So that man is blind in Liberia.
And we get doctors that can deal with those kind of situations. Just because we don't have the equipment, we feel we can't get the equipment.
Yeah.
So at the end result,
very good
so it makes people to believe that Liberia don't have good doctors and good nurses, no good surgeons, and they get their pack over there.
We got good doctors. I am an example of what you say. I was sick and I went to SOS clinic. And when the doctor told me that I had to do this, I had to do that, one doctor said, I will never forget that meeting. And he was there, he was telling me, I was so afraid. I called my doctor in America. And you know what my doctor told me? But why you call me? Everything he's telling you, that's why I was about to, that's why I was coming to do to you. He said, why you call? He's doing his job. We got good doctors, but we don't have the machine. We don't have nothing in our country. Why? Why can't we be like Guinea? If you're a lawmaker, you work for the government to not travel out of the country. So you can see the pain that the poor man can't feeling. You know? Why our poor people will die because of common tablets. Because you can't afford to buy one. It's a shame. It hurt. It hurt. A doctor is coming to Liberia again, Dr. Masu. They see Dr. Masu. He's the head of the critical unit in Gwinnett County, the county I'm living in. When they heard the old man was retiring, the man asked for Dr. Masu to take his place. The best, when we get in the hospital, first the elder that we say Dr. Masu, that the brother or that the uncle. Because he is he saves lives. I mean, a critical one that when you think your family is about to die, he's the one that saves people. He's coming down there.
Okay.
He'll be there next week, I think, for only 4 days or so, and he's coming back. And believe it or not, Dr. Masu, all of us were in the same CDC. We have 2 good doctors, one doctor, Dr. Messi Harris, and that was Dr. Masu. But because of the same big issues, that's why today we got most of our doctors down there. Most of them stay in America. People won't come home. See people packing things. People want to come home. Doctors don't want to come home. Engineers don't want to come home. But how will you come home when you see a doctor, they lay doctor on first time in history we ever seen that? How can you lay a doctor off, a medical employee, a security? Those are the people that